What is up, my good people? This is the Mega Bull, and I think we're in the home stretch. And based on the information I'm going to show you today, I'm telling you, this is it. You're starting to see a lot of media attention towards cryptocurrencies. And you know that once the media starts shilling it to the masses, that's when you've almost come to the end. Remember, you buy the panic and you sell the news. When all the hype and all the euphoria is coming in, you want to be selling it. You don't want to be holding on to it thinking, oh, it's going to go higher, it's going to go higher. But because prices have been suppressed so much, you're in the midst of euphoria and you're like, no, keep going, keep going. So here we see Bitcoin, right? It's dropped all the way down to, let me see, about the 42,200 level. And we're headed towards the Super Bowl where it's going to garner a lot of attention, especially with these crypto ads. And I was recently actually looking at some of these FTX ads, and they're literally giving out free Bitcoin. So we'll see what happens with that. Now here is Larry Fink, right? He works at Blackrock. The Blackrock is the world's largest asset manager, which has $10 trillion of assets under management. And they're going to start offering crypto trading. Now, that's interesting because, shout out to Kevin Cage for posting this.
I mean, if you're going to launder money...
This is a video and where Larry Fink talks about an interesting subject. And this just so happens to coincide with what Chris Larson talked about, where he talks about a basket of currencies. And it's not so much creating a world currency, it's more of creating a bridge. Now listen to what he says around this mark right here.
Charge at 3%. Terrible. Okay? So, and when you think about all the people who send money, you know, they may work in one country, send money back home. They generally do that through organizations that charge 5 to 10%.
And XRP lessens those fees, and it helps with this system.
There's a need, whether it's a Libra or something else, to democratize the exchange of foreign currencies. Today, with computers and electronic market,
there shouldn't be that.
It should be 10 basis points, 5 basis points.
That
it's not percent. And so I actually believe the idea around Libra, I don't think we need to create a new currency, but the technology to instantaneous calibrate all the currencies, that should be done.
Who gets squished by that? Who are the middlemen who are making money on that?
The banks.
You know, as the Bitcoiners would say, that's progress for you. At least to get to the point where you're saying that about Libra. No, you're still not saying that about Bitcoin.
I think Bitcoin
but it's saying that's blockchain.
Bitcoin
I don't know if Libra is blockchain. They haven't decided. It might do.
It has to be some form of that.
It's just ledger.
I mean,
right, but it's a basket of fiat currencies. It's like.
But you don't need that.
There's
no inherent value.
But you don't need that. If you had this mechanism in every transaction, you could minimize the transaction costs.
That's the whole idea.
XRP.
That's what the whole idea is. And that's what I loved about it. Yeah. I don't believe we need a international currency like that. There's no need. But there is a huge need to bring down the fees of the interchange.
Need or not, it's here.
So the banks have not wanted to eat their own, to cannibalize themselves.
This is a
but
big
when you see pressure
cannibalization.
like Libra, do they all get on board pretty quickly and say, okay, wait a second, I'm not going to lose my market share?
No, there's going to be some mechanism of doing what I said, the calibration of currencies that's going between that can just. I mean, you don't need a Libra. You have computers that can monetize and calibrate euro to dollar instantaneous for a couple basis points or yen and all that.
Next time, come to the full hour.
And this is literally the goal that Ripple is solving. And it so happens to be that the XRPL's native token is XRP. And that facilitates every single thing he was just talking about. Chris Larson also talked about this. And folks, it's coming faster and faster. Now you see that BlackRock is now going to offer crypto trading. So you see where it's headed, and a lot of media attention is geared towards crypto now. Here we see that Binance just made a $200 million strategic investment in Forbes. Why? Well, folks, you get media attention on crypto. What do you think is going to happen? I'm not going to be surprised if you start seeing Forbes start shilling all these cryptos, and you start, or especially Bitcoin, And as we head into this final phase of this bull run, oh man, this is literally the dot-com bubble on steroids, because you see where all the stock markets are at. You see where the crypto markets are at. I think personally, I do not want to be holding a lot of these like I don't want to be holding my bags, is what I'm saying. Because if I have a lot of these like tokens from especially from XRP, I want to take profits. And given the macroeconomic picture, right? This is for me, this is not financial advice. Given the macroeconomic picture, I think it's important for me to realize that I need to take profits, and I have a financial plan for doing that, and you should as well. Here, remember, I said in my video yesterday that The Economist put this out, and I think we're entering. You look where the carts are, right? They're towards the final phase of that market, right? I really think that we are in this phase of the market. We have one last push to the top, and then we go down. And that's why I keep reiterating this fact. And here, Bitcoin Few is right on the money when he says, when almost every average Joe in your surroundings already bought altcoins as an investment, who are you going to sell your crypto to? And he says this will happen in 22, the end stage bubble. And the media will convince all the masses. And at that point, you don't want to be the average person getting into it, because it's too late. And you want to be selling into the euphoria. You want to see it. And we're at that stage, believe it or not. And he puts out another thing. He's saying one of the properties of altcoins is they are digital commodities. In an analogy to the physical world, it means that you're stacking wood, oil, grain, tulips, and apples. Good luck selling them apples for $100 a piece within 3 years. He says, all I'm saying is be careful with your altcoins. We're in the end stage of a bubble. And I agree with that. Whether you think it's going to keep going up, that's your decision, your prerogative. But I think I'll be selling my bags and taking profits. And that's not financial advice. That's what I plan on doing when I look at the charts, and I do it for every coin that I present on this channel. You decide what you want to do with your money. But given the state of everything, it looks highly likely that we're headed towards a very difficult time in terms of finance. So, and in terms of everything else. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be exciting. I'm excited for the altcoins because I know what they're going to do. And you best believe that I'm going to be taking my profits. So I hope this video has been entertaining, has shown you kind of where we're at and how this Super Bowl is going to shill Bitcoin and cryptocurrency like you haven't seen before. And we're going to see something happen in the next couple months. So stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel. This is the Mega Bull Experience, and I'll see you in the next one.